Ladies and gentlemen, pray silence for the 33rd Lisleigh Drama Festival. You're very welcome if you're just joining us. Glad that you're still with us if you've been here from the beginning at 7:30 this morning. I'm joined in studio by Anne Garvey of the Lisleigh Drama Festival. 33 years. You would not remember the first one, Anne?
Absolutely not, but I am delighted to be associated with it now. I've been in Lisleigh for 15 years. Blow-in, as you might refer me to.
You followed your heart. You married a man of Lisleigh.
I did.
It is ever thus, Anne. It was ever thus.
It was ever thus. But it was great for a Balahi woman to come down into South Armagh and to take the culture that I had and to bring it down. That's quite correct.
By gum, we have a splendid woman here. Did you know Seamus?
My parents would have been friendly with Seamus.
He was a lovely man.
A terrific man.
Yeah.
And what a legacy that he left behind.
A lovely gentleness to him. He was just so good and died so unexpectedly and so young, you know. But anyway, you've got your knees under the Lisleigh table.
I have.
How did they get you involved in the festival?
Well, my background is with drama. I worked in Ulster Television for many years and then came down here and have started my own speech and drama school. So my roots are firmly under the table with drama. I have been acting as one of the members of the Lisleigh Dramatic Players as well. And I am now secretary of the Drama Festival.
And what role are you acting this year?
This year we are hosting a wonderful production produced by Liam Hanaway. It's The Odd Couple by Neil Simon.
Wow.
I play Gwendolyn Pigeon along with my sister Cecily, who's played by Orla Murphy. The Odd Couple by Neil Simon. Terrific, terrific comedy. It's you can have a festival preview of this weekend. What better way to spend Valentine's Day than to come out to Lisleigh Community Centre and see The Odd Couple on Friday the 14th and Saturday the 15th of February.
That's a great
curtain
idea.
Up at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. And the thing, Liam Hanaway, that man has just been appointed the chief executive of the new Newry, Mourne and Down Council. It's the one and the same. One and the same.
But don't worry, we make sure that he knows where he comes from and we keep him firmly in place.
I think, well, if you were talking to me, he might get confused and say Balahi, you know, this is the thing. But I think I might have the Prime Minister calling. Would I just check this here? It could be for you, and that's it. So we're all right. It's not the Prime Minister on this occasion, but I would have thought, possibility, you know. But Liam is there and he's well grounded. And the Hanaway name goes back to was it Owen Hanaway?
Owen Hanaway. Yes, was his father.
And what was he to Liam? Is Owen his father?
His father. And he started the Drama Festival way back all those number of years ago.
He's gone from us now.
Absolutely, but we're celebrating our 33rd Drama Festival this year. We're delighted to have Biddy White-Lennon as our adjudicator this year.
She was Reardon's, was she?
She was in the original Reardon's and played there for... she was cast there in its 15-year run on television. Yes. She's a freelance journalist and broadcaster, and perhaps many people may be more familiar with her as one of the judges in the Great Irish Bake Off, which is currently on TV3, and has a new series, I think, in 2014, coming in May. So we're delighted to have Biddy White-Lennon as our adjudicator this year.
Is she any good?
Well, let's hope so. Let's hope so. And let's hope that she loves The Odd Couple, as well as the other 8 plays that we have this year. That's ours.
How long have you been acting? When did your acting start?
My acting career probably started about 7-8 years ago with Lisleigh. My first play was Terry Flynn, which was produced by Joe Murphy. He was also one of the many producers in Lisleigh. We have taken many productions to the All Ireland. As you know, we compete with this festival. We're one of the about 29 other festivals who compete for All Ireland glory.
What is it in Lisleigh, in the air, in the atmosphere, in the landscape, in the kind of attitude of Lisleigh that makes it so very, very naturally a thespian land?
Well, when I first came down here 15 years ago, one of the things that I loved about it was how they have such a wonderful, laid-back community spirit. They're very family orientated. It doesn't matter what jobs anyone does, we're all under the same umbrella when it comes under the, with so many townlands that all come together.
I have this vision of Lisleigh as a kind of valley land almost, with the church looking over the valley from the far end.
That's correct.
Would that be, am I right?
That's correct, you're quite correct. Yeah. So we just have a wonderful community spirit. We all come together, work well together, and we just have a great attitude.
Work
about
well
life.
is important. It's not too many. When it comes to the job of sending out the letters of invite and organising the festival, you do that on your own, girl.
Well, we all work together. We have a very strong team, a very strong committee. Everyone has their own particular jobs to do. It's a short burst of intensity of work that is done over a 4 or 5 month period. It takes a lot of organising. Everyone is very committed, and we all work together as a team.
Okay, I take that point. But how do you go about getting all of these 10 or whatever number of amateur drama societies to come? What's the alchemy that encourages them into the sleigh?
I think it's the warm spirit of hospitality that we have, how friendly, the approach that we have to the groups. We welcome the welcoming attitude that we have. We look after our groups, and we just have a great feeling of making everyone feel at home and giving of their best for the festival, which is obvious in the fact that we have groups that come back to us time and time again.
And the centre for the festival, it's the community hall?
It's the Leslie Community Centre. We like to call it the old schoolhouse theatre running during festival
lovely.
time.
I
like that ring.
Yeah.
And we bring everyone out there.
Yeah.
We have sold our season tickets, but fear not for those who haven't got a season ticket, because the doors will be open every night, and there will be plenty of seats available for those who wish to come.
Do you adopt a minimalist approach to the scenery, or is it does each organisation bring in its own complicated sets?
They do bring in their own complicated sets. It obviously depends on the play and how they wish to produce that play and how they wish to showcase their own particular play. The sets can be complicated. They all have a very dedicated number of people who are dedicated to putting up the set. They come earlier on the day and have the set up. They spend the full day.
It's like the circus. It's done on a day.
Done on a day.
You come in on this day, you've got tonight, and then you're out by midnight.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But I mean, do you detect any growing pattern in modern drama at this? Is it going minimalist, or are they reverting to the old ways?
Absolutely not. And I think that perhaps the recent television show Adram that was shown on RTE has really highlighted how rural drama is very much growing and keeping strong in the community despite recessions, and people will put an awful lot of effort to bring in their show. And a lot of these shows, Ronan, are very much very professional.
Yes.
And in fact, if you went to Belfast to the Lyric, I would doubt very much if you would see as high a calibre a show as
I find
is
this
produced
out
in
when
the
I
open
went,
and confined circuit.
I found this in a strange way. I went to Brevison out with Liam Neeson in Broadway, and I watched the production he was on, and it was brilliant. It was fantastic, and it sprung into total life when he hit the stage running. But my general observation was, when I had seen Sean Hollywood in the Arts Centre in Newry doing "Behold the Sons of Ulster Marching to the Somme," the two productions were almost indistinguishable, because the amateur sector is very, very high.
Incredibly high standard.
Yeah.
And therefore I would appeal to a lot of teachers in the local schools that we have, whenever we have the opportunity of live drama on our doorstep,
They should be
that their
there.
students should take advantage of.
But sure, they can't get, you've all the seats sold, haven't you?
No, there are still plenty of seats
Only the
available.
season tickets,
Yes, only
yeah.
the season tickets.
Yeah.
And there are still plenty of seats.
Look at the roll call of people. You've got Dunmore, County Galway coming.
That's a new
You have
group, yes.
Omagh, County Tyrone, the Stage Fright people. You have yourselves, Kilrush Drama Group in Wexford. You have Skull
Drama
from
Group, they're
Cork.
a new group, Ronan, yes.
You have Strabane in County Down. You have Guildford in County Armagh. And more from Galway.
Yes, Glenamaddy, the whole road away from Glenamaddy.
Goodness gracious.
To finish off the festival.
Yes,
So a terrific lineup. And the
Yeah.
lovely thing about it as well is it's spaced over 3 weekends and
Yeah.
2 Wednesdays. So it's not an intensive burst over a week, which might be hard for some patrons
So it's
to
a
try.
3-week, yeah.
It's a 3-weekend
So it's a
festival.
weekend
It is indeed.
for 3 weekends. It's huge altogether. And, you know, the odd couple, Felix and Oscar, ultimately the odd couple, two mismatched friends whose polar opposite lifestyles lead to conflict and comedy whilst living under the one roof. Aren't love, trust, friendship more important than meatloaf? Do they cope or kill? I'm not sure the answer to that. Right, let's improvise, okay? We're an odd couple, we're starting, we're on stage, right? I'm fed up with you. All you ever do... Listen, I know it's not supposed to be like this. I know it's Valentine's Day. But I'm not having another Valentine's Day with Coronation Street. I'm not having it.
Well, what I would say as Felix, let's go upstairs and meet the Pigeon sisters, Gwendolyn and Cecily.
Who in God's name are there? Are these more people you're bringing into the house? We're supposed to be here on our own. We're supposed to be in love. We're supposed to be the odd couple. And here we are in our own little odd couple world. And you're bringing in pigeons. You're Cecily. You're bringing in... You never stop Coronation Street. Go on, go for it.
Well,
imagine it. Go for it. Go on. I dare you.
Who would you like me to be?
Hey, anything you want to be.
Well, I am going to be my character as Gwendolyn Pigeon.
And I'll bounce off you. Right, here we go with 5 minutes of this. Standing by. Right, curtain raises. We're away.
Hello, Felix. What line of business are you engaged in?
Well, it depends on what's required. I can meet most requirements, as you might expect, because I'm a person who has wide experience of all of life and much, much more of the afterlife.
Oh, lovely, Felix, lovely. And Seth and I have a problem. Last night, the air conditioning broke down. We really don't know what to do. We had to cool ourselves in front of the open refrigerator.
Well, do you know, that's a very useful thing to do. It's a nice idea that a refrigerator could be used to that good effect. And I'm not so sure about that, but air conditioning, I think, is a thing of the future rather than the present, and most certainly was never there in the past.
Oh, wonderful. Well, the other thing we wanted to ask you was that we are secretaries for Slenderama, the health club. Would you like to come to visit us sometimes? You could do wonderful things with your body.
I'm going to tell you, I love a woman in whom the thick part of the leg starts at the ankle. And I think you people are committing an awful crime against humanity by introducing Slenderama. Where it's a long way from Slenderama that I was raised. It was boiled cabbage and bacon and tomato sauce.
Well, we could do wonderful things with your body, Felix. Actually, we could get you 10% off.
My body?
No, the price.
The price? But are you asking what I do for a living? I'm a part-time embalmer at Daisy Hill Hospital in Newry.
Well, actually, we wouldn't be very interested in that. Maybe we'll come and see you in a few years' time.
Well, sometime, you just put a word in with you. Have you your undertaker chosen at the moment?
No, actually, but I did have for my husband. I'm a widow. You see, he was divorcing my husband.
Are you a widow?
I was divorcing my husband.
Have you property? Have you property?
I was divorcing my husband, but he died before the final papers could come through.
Which would have been the better scenario for you? Life and divorce or death and no divorce? I'm interested in you big time.
Oh, wonderful, Felix, wonderful. See you later then.
Are you a woman of money? Are you a woman of means? Have you got money?
I must go now. This is getting certainly too personal.
Gosh, I'm just trying. I've been advertising in the local paper for the last 6 months looking for a woman just like you. And they never a single reply. Never.
Wonderful.
Not one reply. But the editor is very, very good. She's given me a month's free advertising on the condition that she keeps the picture out.
Do you think we could get in contact with her for Slenderama?
Well done. That was good fun, wasn't it?
It was good fun.
Crazy stuff. It's good to be crazy. Life's too serious by far. So it all starts when, dear girl? When are we?
We are starting our drama festival on Saturday the 22nd of February and we finish on Saturday the 8th of March.
Why don't will you come in again before that so that we can actually, I know you'll be very busy, we can actually give it more of a bugle call and
Absolutely.
We'll do that. Sarah will contact you, my senior research producer, and we can make something up. It might be possible to bring two of you in and do a little cameo from the play.
We could do.
Wouldn't that be nice? Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you for coming.
Not at all. Thank you for having me.
So remind the people where they go for tickets.
They come to Lesley Community Centre for tickets on the first night of the festival or for this weekend if they'd like to see The Odd Couple, to see the preview of what that we actually are going to perform during the festival. Curtains are up at 8 o'clock this Friday and Saturday. As I said, what better way to spend Valentine's night?
Absolutely. Have you a website or anything?
We do have a website.
Tell the people.
It's www.lesleycommunitycentre.com.
That should do it. Oh, look at that photograph. Let me see that. That's an ancient photograph. Ah, look, all good people. Ah, look at that. And you know that's a recent photograph because he's missing.
That was only taken.
Yeah, he's missing. Only Hanaway is missing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which is lame there?
That is lame. Liam's beside me.
Oh, that's Liam there. Yeah, there he is. Give him my best regards when
Will
you
do.
see him, and tell him we look forward to talking to him on the programme. We're going to play some music now. Okay.
Thank you.
Take care. Go
Thank you.
well. Music Maestro.